saw a video that showed a part of an interview on the V40's thoughts on the death of Nipsey Hussle. And he had mentioned that hate comes with the plate. I grew up down the street and around the corner where Nipsey's hood was at. And I'm just recalling a lot of the fuckery that I've seen. I'm thinking about one classic moment where I go to see one tattoo shop that I have history with. I went to go see the shop owner. I remember the shop owner introducing me to one of his artists. It's a big ass word. But I remember the shop owner introducing me to this guy, this coward, this lame, this punk. As yeah, man, this is Schmuckatelli here. Tattoos, does shirts, designs, this and that. And Dave looks at me like, who does this guy think he is? Does he know that I'm an artiste? Smug look. And there was an event at the shop that day, and people just stand around, hang out for the day, and just appreciate the harvest from this dude's hard work for getting after it. And I remember this guy, he was telling me how he almost quit tattooing and just went to construction because he couldn't, it was possible that he wasn't going to be able to pay the rent for the business. And well, now he's got a very healthy piggy bank, man. Very nice lifestyle, life design. And he deserves all the comforts, rewards, booty calls, because he chose to remain on the path. But yeah, as I'm just there, seeing reaping in action, seeing more contacts come by. And enjoying the food. Cool place. But I'm just looking around and I see this piece of shit artiste looking at me like, who does this guy think he is? And I thought, this is the homie spot. I'm not gonna fucking act a fool, make a situation here. But I can sense the hate as if Who do you think you are, man? Just think you're all bad because you chose to remain focused and disciplined on a life goal? That's the kind of vibe that I felt from the look. And I've seen people say, yeah, man, I could drive that business better, that household. I could, let me show you how to drive this bus, how to steer and maintain this ship. But it's people who can't even, you know, can't even manage to balance a lifeboat or a canoe down a calm river that ready to make such commentary. I think it's pathetic because, no doubt that no doubt that I have tons of room for growth. But yeah, I'm not asking this guy for a buck or for to become a client or to promote me or even to get a fucking like on a post or a pic or anything. Just doing my own shit and I think of that as boneheads that I've met, dumb cunts that want to distract you, and I think that the ones that are the biggest drag, the biggest, heaviest anchors, effective propaganda or contagious or weak thoughts, are those that disguise themselves in a poor definition of what is called as, what one could refer to as co-worker, associate, neighbor, friend, or family. Oh no, man, not me, man, not my family, not my homies, not my friends. And think of Nipsey, man, Nipsey Hussle, dude, killed by one of his own, man. Someone from the hood, a black dude. He wasn't a black dude, he was a fucking nigger coward. Nipsey was a man. But I use that label because he's that piece of shit coward's definition of trash. Race baiting professional victim, self-defeat. Yeah, but E40 said hate comes with the plate. And a lot of people do not want to cover that. The people who will distract you. Oh man, it's the weekend, man. It's Friday, right? Oh, come on, dog. Why you there, man? Why you there at the studio, man? You should be going out smoking weed, getting bitches. You should be hanging out with the homies. Cowards, punks. Was telling someone recently that someone had called the cops on me, on my dog. That I had abandoned, that there was an abandoned dog outside the store that I was at. I was in there for a minute, maybe 20 minutes, and the cop comes in and says, yeah, someone reported an abandoned malnourished dog And the dude cop's like, well, you can tell by that the dog's build that it's very well nourished. But we gotta point that out. Slow day, slow crime. You know, they don't want to do real heavy lifting, so let's just go see this animal abuser. But it's near where I walk my dogs along my dog walking journeys path. And the other night I see a piece of shit trying to break into a property that I know he doesn't own or belong to. Trying to break the lock and get in there. And my dog's like, hey, homie doesn't belong there. I know homie. And, you know, he's not one of them. Let me bite this motherfucker. I'm thinking, you know, in a very beautiful world, both my dogs are like, what the fuck, you know? They have their ears up. Let's fucking regulate this motherfucker. And I just thought, nah, I'll get charged with assault or attempted murder or murder, and this piece of shit will cry. His family, surviving family members will probably say, no, he was a kid man just going out for a stroll with a lockpick, hammer, chisel, and crowbar. Doesn't everybody? And I know that actually focusing on negative things, being in a bad mood, isn't just a psychological distraction, but also it has a physiological toll on the self. But how I'm drawing this, you can put it on mute and simply just watch the videos back to back and see how this comes to be. Look, eraser, paper, just eraser, pencil, and this is just plain old copy paper, not a sketchbook, just copy paper. And this is just one of the sheets that made it through a selection where the sketch seemed salvageable or effective or good enough to work with. And lights, camera, action. I'm just working on it, man. So just know that there are people that will serve the hate, give you a side order of hate with your plate. Alright, get after it, motherfuckers. No excuses, go forward. Trump 2020.